Now I have the distinct honor and pleasure to introduce to you the first Pomegranate Award recipient, Yasmin Levy. Great. I can tell you, being the board president of ASF comes with some privileges. And one of the privileges was I sat next to her at dinner last night, and we had a wonderful, very special conversation. Yasmin is really a superstar in so many ways in Israel and internationally. And she has made her name singing songs and composing in Ladino. And she also sings and composes in Spanish. She comes from a musical family. Her father was a very well-known, renowned music historian and adventurer, if you want to call it. And unfortunately, he died much too early, when Yasmin was only 1 year old, if that's correct. But Yasmin says that he is still today her biggest inspiration and source of inspiration that she knows. Unfortunately, the Ladino language for a long time looked like it was going to be phased out by fewer and fewer people speaking it. Some of you here know how difficult it is to make a child learn a third or fourth language that they have no relation to when they're at a young age. It'll come later when it's too late to learn a language. But what seems to have happened is Ladino is having a little bit of a resurgence. Not a little bit, I would say a little bit more than just a little bit. And I think Yasmin is one of the many reasons for that. The way she performs, the way she mixes Andalusian music, when she brings in a little flamenco, it's all wonderful, and her artistry really speaks for itself. And I don't think I should say much more, because you're going to have the great pleasure of experiencing it a little later tonight. So with that, I'd like to ask Yasmin to come up and receive her Pomegranate Award. Here you are. I omitted to tell you she's a proud mother of 2. That I should have said. And she manages the family and the singing career brilliantly.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, David. Good evening. It's a great honor for me to be here. I was born to a Sephardic family. I'm a daughter of 2 singers. My father used to go from one Sephardic family to another to record people who could sing Sephardic songs. And then he wrote down the lyrics and the melodies, and that's how we've managed to save those songs, because the people that sang for him, after a while, they passed away. And he published 14 books of religious liturgic songs and romanzas. And I grew up to this reality. He passed away when I was 1 year old, 1 year and a half. And I don't remember anything of him, but I grew up listening to his voice. And I know his voice better than I know my own hand. His heritage was that we all have to learn piano at the age of 5 years old. So all my family, including me, we started to play piano at the age of 5. But he said, do not become a musician as a way of life. His Jewish mind said that you have to have a real profession. And my brothers and sister became engineers and a lawyer, and I was the youngest one, and I had to choose. My dream was to be a vet, but then I realized that I don't have enough IQ for that. So I said I'll learn reflexology, and I did. And I opened my clinic, and the first client came, and I treated him, and I was looking at the watch, waiting for the time to pass. When we ended. He said, when would be the next time? We said the next time, and then I was looking at the watch again, waiting for the time to end. And then when I ended, he said, when would be the third time? And I said, never. I'm going to sing. And my family said to me, how are you going to pay your bills? With your ornamentation, singing in the supermarket? And I said, yes, that's how I'm going to pay my bills. And my manager, Paul Berger, is here with his wife, Ossie. They are my family. When he first heard me, he said, I'm going to sign you because no one else is going to sign you. He felt mercy for me. And he said, you are going to sell 123 albums worldwide, and that's the limit. And thank you for your mercy. And I love you so much. And I'm here thanks to your hard work and because of believing in me. Thank you, Yechiel Hasson. He's my partner, playing with me for 21 years. And Itai Abramovich, they both came from Israel to play for you. And I will leave now because I have to get ready for my singing. So Shlomi and all of you, I want to congratulate you for this award. You deserve that so much, more than I do. And forgive me for not staying and listening to your speeches. Thanks to my fans, I'm here. They made it possible for me. Otherwise, I would have sang Ladino at the bathroom while taking a shower. It's a great honor for me. Thank you so much for this love of yours. Toda raba. Naama, David, Jason, and Raquel, muchas gracias. Y buenas noches. Toda raba.